It's all the above, best believe we do it better. I want the fame, the fortune, all the above. I want the checks, the moolah, all the above. From Philadelphia to New York, all the above. Man, tell them other stations they don't do it like us. I want the fame, the fortune, all the above. I want the checks, the moolah, all the above. From Philadelphia to New York, all the above. Man, tell them other stations they don't do it like us. What up?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Angel Marie from All of the Above, and I am joined here today by singer, songwriter, and recording artist, DiDi Musiqq. How are you?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing well, thank you.
Yeah, so how have you been? Anything new going on in your world?
Oh, yeah. I just came back from South Africa a few weeks ago, and I went over there to perform and to also shoot some music videos, which one of the singles is releasing on May 15th.
Hey, so how is it performing in South Africa? What is that atmosphere like in the crowd energy? Is it any different than being in the States?
Oh, yeah. People were so receiving, so welcoming. And that was my first time on the motherland, so, it was really a special time for me, to connect.
That. See, I got to make my way out there.
You would love it. You would definitely love it.
Yeah, so are you ready to get into this interview?
Absolutely.
So, first and foremost, what inspired you to pursue a career in music?
Well, I grew up in a household filled with musicians and singers. So, my dad was a self-taught musician, and he grew up in Grenada and very poor, so he had to teach him. He taught himself how to play, and he was a big inspiration for me.
Yeah, see, that's teaching yourself how to play instruments and do music, right?
Yeah.
Now, as a Nigerian American artist, how would you define your sound? What do you believe makes you unique and stand out amongst the crowd?
I feel like I'm my own. I have my own sound. Some people compare me to people, but I feel like my style of writing is in the pocket, but still different.
Yeah, you had a little razzle dazzle in there.
I put my own little flavor into it. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to your music, what kind of message do you like to relate through your music? What do you hope your audience gets out of it when they hear DiDi Musiqq songs?
Well, some of my songs are inspirational, and some are just to feel good, to vibe, tribe, dance.
Hey, I can dig it. Now,
I just want everybody to feel good. That's it, and also to have an uplifting message.
I love that, and that's how it's supposed to be. How long have you been involved in the music industry?
Off and on for about 10 years. Personal hobbies come into play,
Now, for 10 years, that is a long stretch. A lot of people don't even make it that far because they give up, they change their mind, blase, et cetera, et cetera. How do you feel like your music has evolved since then? Because trends have changed since then, sounds of different music and styles have changed. Have you stayed true to yourself, or have you tweaked your music and your lyrics a little bit? How have you evolved?
Well, I feel I stay true to myself, but as an artist, you have to be able to conform. I mean, you don't want to change up completely, but you have to stay relevant. So you have to look at what's out there and try to find your own little niche to it. And I think that I've been able to do that successfully. Initially, I started off with R&B and reggae, which I still love very much, but I fell in love with Afrobeats because I think it's so dope.
And I mean, Afrobeat has kind of been skyrocketing. I want to say within the last, year or two? Everyone is heavily into Afrobeats. So
it's really good music. I love it.
It's a great market to be in. And speaking of your music and reggae and Afrobeats R&B, we have to talk about your music. So earlier this year, you released a new single titled Show Me the Way. Can you tell us a little bit about that? What is it about?
I'm on my way, baby, show me the way. I am ready to ride the wave.
Well, I'm like a helpless romantic in a way. I just wanted to write something that people could relate to, people who are in love, and maybe inspire other people to want to be in love. Who knows?
We all want to love somebody.
I mean, even if we had our heart broken at some point,
Absolutely. I mean, so many men and women can relate to that.
Yes, for sure.
And that by the end of 2024, like a few months ago, you also released another single titled Go Low. So the visuals for that, there's so much going on. How would you describe the creative process behind that? Even with the visuals, tell us a little bit about your thought process for it all.
Love the way you deride the wave. Love the way you they misbehave. But we can't stop now. The way we going down.
You know, it's so funny because sometimes my songs, it's like I explain to people, it's like a download. It's like a lightning bolt that just hits me. Ching! I was hearing the words low, 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 low. That's how I started off writing that record. And then it just evolved into something, you know, with some substance, but fun at the same time. And I shot that music video in Berlin, by the way, Berlin, Germany. That was fun.
I'm starting to see a pattern here of you traveling and shooting music videos at the same time. It's like you're giving us a little taste of everything.
Yeah, I love traveling. I love meeting new people, you know?
Absolutely.
It's fun. It's fun. I feel like every year I'm going to do that. Like I'm going to have a destination spot where I'll go do a performance and shoot a video, you know? I love it.
I like that. What would you say are some of the advantages of traveling while still promoting your music, doing music videos? Do you feel like it has its advantages rather than staying in like your hometown or wherever you are currently recording music?
Yeah, I'm in the States, United States, and I love America. I love the opportunity it offers. But I think that when you travel, it just takes you to another level. Like internationally wise, people get to know you. You don't realize how much people will receive you until you get around other cultures and other people. And the love was just amazing, amazing.
Nice. Now, the fact that you've done so many different genres of music between R&B, reggae, Afro beats, would you say that there's a genre or a style of music that you have yet to explore, but you're interested in tapping into a little bit?
Probably rock and country. Why not, right?
That'd be dope. Why rockin' country?
Why not?
And I feel like that kind of goes right into the Afro beats too, because country music, I mean, everyone credits Beyonce, but let's be real, she kind of got everyone chatting about it again. That would be a
Yes.
smart strategic move too.
Yeah, I'm just a music lover. I saw a good song is a good song to me, no matter what genre it is.
Absolutely. Now, how do you stay motivated and creative in such a competitive industry? There's so many talented artists out there, and for you to have been doing that for 10 years, like that is an amazing feat to still have that fire under you. So, how do you stay motivated and creative?
Well, you know, it's challenging sometimes. You know, people see the smiley DiDi Musiqq, but you know, if anybody knows the ins and outs about the music business, there could be a lot of hurdles and challenges, but the love and the passion for music is what keeps me going. It's not even about the money, it's just the love of creating it that keeps me going. I love the creative process and I get I can't even explain it. It's just like such a natural high when I take a concept and I make it into something. You know, it's just great. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I like that. It's like you said earlier on in the interview, music is literally in you. Like everyone in your family does music, so you were born with it.
Yeah, I was. My mom told me I started singing at 6 months.
Ooh, I know that's right. And the fact that you said that music and being in the industry comes with its challenges, what would you say is a valuable lesson that you've learned thus far throughout your journey in the music industry?
Learning the business. It's not just about music, it's a business. And I would advise everybody to try to learn the ins and outs so you don't get taken advantage of.
What would you say is probably the biggest piece of advice that you would give to an up and coming aspiring artist? What is the first don't do that?
Don't listen to other people. Stay true to yourself and believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Don't dim your light to let other people shine.
That part, that is an important key right there. Make sure y'all jotting notes so y'all listen to that part. Rewind it again if you missed
You're going
it.
to have people that are going to try to talk you out of it and to try to convince you, you know, that this isn't the thing for you, or maybe you should do this. You have to just believe in yourself and stay true to it.
Absolutely. And speaking of the highs, what would you say is your favorite moment or your favorite experience thus far as a music artist?
I think my performances abroad internationally was like amazing to me. I got so much love from the crowd. It was just crazy. It was like a bigger response. Not that I don't believe in myself, I do, but like when you see that kind of love, it's like, wow, that's encouraging. It's inspiring.
And I feel like we hear that often. Like, no matter where you are in the US, people feel like once you leave and you go elsewhere, you get so much love. The fact that you travel so much, what would you say is why is that a thing? Do you notice a reason of why people are a little bit more supportive outside of the country? Are they just generally more happier than us?
I wouldn't downplay some of the support that I get from people in New York because I get a lot of love from them too. I don't want to make it seem like I don't, but I just think that outside you just have different beliefs, different cultures. People think not everybody sees things the same, so you get to experience different things from different countries because of that.
Ah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Now, you have a lot of things going on. You said that you were just traveling and you're shooting music videos, projects. What is next for DiDi Musiqq? What can our listeners expect to see and hear from you in the future? Obviously, whatever it is that you are able or would like to disclose at this moment.
Well, this next single is very, 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 very special. And my team is very excited about this song because it's very different. I'll say that. And I feel it's a beautiful song that most people will be able to vibe and relate to. And the music video, my editor's not done yet, but he let me see a peek of it, and I'm like, wow. And I'm very proud of it and excited, and I hope everybody receives it well. I'm very excited about this song.
Are we able to get a hint on the music video? Is there a theme that we can know of, or do we have to just wait and see? I
don't want to kill the element of surprise, but it's very vivid, very colorful. I'll say that.
Here we go. So for everybody who do want to stay up to date, to see the upcoming projects and the new video that you're currently working on, how can they do that? How can they find DiDi Musiqq?
I'm all over on social media. DiDi Musiqq is DiDi, and Musiqq is spelled Musiiqq.
There you go. Make sure you guys
Instagram,
follow.
TikTok, Facebook, X, all over.
Yes.
I'm on all of the digital platforms, Spotify, Apple, you name it.
Perfect. You guys have no excuse not to find music, to like, share, subscribe, stream, get her numbers up. Make sure you guys follow and support and let her know that all the above sent you. But before you guys go, make sure you also follow us. We are available on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, or X, at _ all of the above one. That is where you will see all of our information and never miss a beat. But make sure you also hit that subscribe button on YouTube. That is where you will see this amazing interview with the beautifully talented DiDi Musiqq and a host of other interviews that we have. And last but not least, make sure you also visit our website at www.alloftheabove-podcast.com. That is where you will see all the links, all the information, everything under one umbrella of All the Above. So you have no excuse not to find us, support, and stream all of our beautiful interviews.
That's right. Support. That's very important. I'm on YouTube as well. DiDi Musiqq. I have my music videos up there for people to see.
Yes, make sure you subscribe.
Hit that subscribe. There you go.
Yes, thank you so much, Queen. It was a pleasure chatting with you.
Oh, it was a pleasure chatting with you too. And I'd like to say a big shout out to everybody. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. Yes.
Angel Marie, and we will see you guys next time.
Wednesdays at 7, Angel Marie and Kevin playing the illest records, bringing us back together. Philly is all season, storming through any weather, leaving the track bleeding. When we pull it together, we applying my pressure. I am your new professor, teaching in some semester. Pay attention to lessons. I like a chili pepper fresh out of Louisiana. It's all the above. Best believe we do it better. I want the fame.